Hey guys, today we're gonna be working on my f250. I noticed while I was driving, there was it was like almost rhythmic. It was like almost felt like cup tires, but like it was like started like right around like 10 miles an hour to 20, and then kind of like faded away, but the sound just got lighter, I guess is the best way to explain it. It was definitely coming from the front. So I jacked up the passenger side, spun the tire, didn't make any noise besides like a little brake noise. But then the driver's side, I don't know if you can hear it. I'll try to get you to hear it. I can hear it. Here, I want to see if I can get you closer. It's definitely coming from the driver's side. So I picked up the new one. Comes with new studs. I got grease, brushes to install it, or the brushes to install the grease. And we're gonna start by taking off the tire first, and then I gotta take off this, take off the brakes, remove the rotor, and then undo the bolts in the back, pull it off. It's pretty simple. I just gotta make sure to take off the clip in here and make sure I remember that. And let's get to it. I gotta do this before I gotta go to work. That's always fun. We'll stick to it. Alright, well, I got the wheel off. Now it's time to take the brakes off, pull the rotor off, make sure you have a jack stand. I just have the jack under there just for, hey, you can never be too safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the brakes off, rotors off, and it is a little rough. So let's take that off and then we'll continue. Okay, now I got the brake off. This is not where it's gonna be. I'm just setting it here just for now. I'm gonna get some zip ties and zip tie it up. Not from there, but from here. See if you can get the sound a lot better. It's not supposed to make that noise. So we'll just continue. I'm gonna take off the rotor, get the brakes put up, and we'll continue. Make sure that you get this spring off, or this, I don't really know what it's called. I know my handle's broken, but it's because I just had to flatten these. You know, once you start, you can't, you need to finish. So it used to look like this. Now I just took my hammer, just whacked it straight, or straight-ish, straight enough to get it off. So that's all I care about. But I don't know if you can. That's not supposed to sound like that. But alright, well, since I already got my locker off, our manual locker, really this thing needs more grease, but it still works properly. I wonder if I can put you in between my legs. So this is what a locker does. So right now it's on auto. When I put it on lock, this one should go and meet it. Still works. So this does need to be greased up. Once I get that, I'll clean it off. Once I get the new one on, I do see a little bit of rust, but we'll clean it up, and then I have some high temp grease. A little red high temp grease. Picked that one up for like, I think it was like $7, but Yep, now I just gotta get the the 4 nuts. They're ones right here on the opposite side, here on the opposite side, and same thing on the bottom. Once I take those nuts off, I can whack this thing off and replace it. But yeah, let's continue. So one thing I ran into is with these new studs, while I was at the store, I did not get red Loctite. So I'm having a friend of mine go and get some so I can install these studs. So just for fair warning, make sure whenever you're at AutoZone or O'Reilly's, wherever you get your parts from, make sure you get red Loctite, because you need that. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off and grease it, make sure that's good before I grease that. So, or I need to put that on first and then I'll grease it. So it's just a waiting game. And now I got my red Loctite. I already put them on, installed it. I took 2 nuts, put one nut all the way down, the other nut on top of it, tightened it up, and then hit it down with the impact. I didn't go too hard because I don't want to damage anything, but you want to make sure they're tight. Now I just gotta clean everything up and put it together. So, and then I'll put Loctite on the back just to install the nuts once I get it all tightened. But make sure for this you want to put some type of lube. I wouldn't use WD-40. I'll probably just add just a little bit of grease just so it seats in. Yeah, so let me hurry up and finish up and then we'll keep going. So I got this one mated to it. The other thing I really did was I just kind of held it and tapped it in with a dead blow, make sure I didn't mess up the gasket that's in there. But yeah, we're almost there. This thing is alright, let's keep going. Alright, so I went ahead and installed the sensor. It runs out there, attachment point there, attachment point here, and right up here. And the sensor is right there. You have to pull that red tab out and then you can pull it out. It's easier to get it from the going from the top. You can get your hands around both sides. And then I just gotta get the lock washer or whatever it is on, and then go ahead and start buttoning up the brakes, rotor, and then I gotta hurry up because I gotta get to work. So I already got the snap ring in, which is a pain in the ass. Before I put the hub on, I did grease the axle a little bit on the outside, and I went ahead and put some grease around on the hub itself, and then I went ahead and greased this up. Now all I gotta do is put it in. I might clear all this out and put some sealant, and then install it. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Just gonna put this on, put the brakes on, the rotor, and then put the wheel on. I got like 10 minutes because I have to be at work at 6, and it's, what time is it? 5:23. So I gotta hurry up and get this stuff on. So I just wanted to give an update. I'm currently at work. It's currently actually the following day. But I got everything put back together, and I pulled right out of the driveway, or didn't even get out of the garage, and the ABS light kicked on. So then I tried, you know, obviously letting the batteries sit disconnected for 30 minutes. Didn't go away. Drove it, didn't go away. So I ended up doing some research, and even though the hub was $426, was kind of the happy medium, still wasn't gonna cut it for OEM spec, I guess. So I ended up going to Ford and just go ahead and buying OEM hubs, which there were $706 a piece before tax. Went ahead and did that. Today I installed both of them, and I didn't even pull out of the driveway, and the light went off. So, and I've been driving it, the light hasn't come on. The noise went away, so that helps. So, I guess just when it comes to hubs, just might as well buy them from Ford. But yeah, that's the update. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe.